Oh god, it starts in 19 seconds. I'm totally not late for it at all. I'd never. Spoilers unsubbed. I know. Well, you could have already watched it. Speaking of watching it, what 480p? No. Give me 1080. Thank you. Automatic 480p, Pog. Also, hey there, Roxton. How we be? Wait. Oh, 2023. For some reason, my brain was like, soon? No. Volume strimmer.
Gondor one to roost. I've located baby eagle.
Neon, help! Neon, help!
Guess you, me, picked the wrong spot to vacation, eh?
You will receive our most sacred.
That they haven't shown any gameplay yet. Well, actually, no, they have. The Leon opening the door. I was a bit worried because this looks a lot like Resident Evil 8, and I thought they were gonna first-person Resident Evil 4. I'm just kind of sitting here like,
Sacred body. It begins now.
So, as far as that goes, like Rags just said, we're just redoing the 2000s at this point. Like, yeah, it's great that Resident Evil 4 is being remade, but like, I don't know. Like, I like new. Couldn't we have done like a side spin-off on Resident Evil story rather than having all the remakes? Don't get me wrong. Resident Evil 2 Remake is one of the best damn games I've ever played. Resident Evil 3 Remake was a huge fucking letdown. Resident Evil 4 Remake, who knows? Resident Evil 4 is a good game. I heavily disagree. It is an escort quest with bad controls. I don't like Resident Evil 4.
Just forget what happened that night.
The thing is like, if you like Resident Evil 4, there's like 18 versions of it already to play. But this is fine. This is fine. This is fine. This is just the day and age we live in, apparently. Hey there, Turtle. How we be?
Even for a second. This time, it can be different. It has to.
Hey there, Oxen. That would be. March 24th, 2023. PS5. Wait. It is PS5 exclusive?
It can be different.
That seems like a huge sales loss. PS5. I wonder if it's actually an exclusive. There's no way it's an exclusive, right? Because like Resident Evil 2 and 3 Remake both released on PC. Resident Evil 7, Resident Evil 8, they released on PC at the same time as consoles. PS5 exclusive? Well, the reason why I say that is because down here on the bottom, it's just PS5. There's nothing else down here. Normally, when they do this, you have all the consoles and PC. Yeah, but you know, you say that, Roxton. 4 was originally a GameCube exclusive for a year, but this isn't GameCube. And this also isn't fucking 87 years ago. Ah! I don't want VR content if it's gonna do that.
State of Play returns, and we've got some great PlayStation updates to share with you today. And thanks to Capcom for kicking it off with Resident Evil 4, coming to PS5 with PlayStation.
Even the cover looks kind of Resident Evil 8. The box art? If it ends up exclusive, it'll probably only be exclusive for like a year. They will lose way too much money keeping it
content
PS5
also
exclusive.
in development.
But if there is any Resident Evil to sell copies of a PS5, if there is any Resident Evil that can get people to buy a PS5, it's Resident Evil 4. Everyone fangirls so hard over Resident Evil 4. And I just thought it was an escort quest with bad controls. Like,
now let's get a
the thing is like, I'm oversimplifying it. It was a great game. I just absolutely hated the controls, so I wanted nothing to do with the game.
sneak peek at 4 games in development for PlayStation VR 2.
PlayStation VR 2. Sell systems nobody can buy? This is next year, man. And anyways, you say nobody can buy. You can get a PS5 pretty easily now. I mean, you even saw the way of how I got mine. That's how you got yours. And you even got an extra email.
Now, let's take a look at him.
VR 2.
Wow. Well, Ethan Winters. You escaped my little brother's idiot games, did you? Let's see how special you are.
Yes, Mother.
Yes, Mother.
I like Dead Space 1. I should also like Resident Evil 4. Did you say shitty tank controls, Roxton? Apparently I'm older than you because I grew up on tank controls and they're completely fine by me. See, I can feel the fanboy leaking in chat right now about Resident Evil 4 because I said it's a bad game because of its controls. I hated its controls. Okay? Everything else was fine, but 4. And I played 4 on PC, and it was miserable. Okay? It was miserable for controls. I, like, never want to play it again because of its controls on PC. But, like, the bashing on tank controls, no. Tank controls are the reason why Resident Evil was successful, why Dino Crisis was successful back in the olden days, why Silent Hill was successful. It's because it controlled well on a static camera. The static camera, okay, needed tank controls back in the day because of the controllers we had. And in my opinion, static camera has always been best camera. Third person's great, first person's okay, but the static cameras were perfect. Why? Because if you heard a zombie around that corner, or you just heard a noise around that corner, there was no way of like 3-peeking it or like slowly peeking around the corner in first person. You had to go balls to the walls into that corner. Tank controls were fine. Like, another thing is, Roxton, is you also got to take into account the controllers we had at the time of those games' release. Now, if I played Resident Evil 4 on GameCube, I probably would have just had a good time with it. Probably. But I also really despise escort quests, and the entire game felt like that. See, there's I'm pausing again. There's one thing I've learned about Resident Evil 4. You are not allowed to hate that game. Just not allowed at all. And the thing is I liked Resident Evil 8 because it was kind of like 4. It was kind of like 4. It felt like 4 with good controls. That's what it felt like. Oh man, you get to see Mommy D suck on you? Well, in VR? I didn't even think of that.
Oh, be careful what you wish for, Ethan Winters.
What are you doing?
Honestly, this will probably be super fun if you can stand VR. Okay, so like right here, it just shows PS5. Well, Resident Evil 8's already out, and we know it released on multiple different things. But this might just mean the VR experience is PS5 only.
You.
What could this be? I don't know. I have 0 guesses.
Of all people, have the audacity to question me? You, who emerged from the putrid waters of the bayou to plunder our righteous gains and cut our throats like a demon in the night. What have you done to ensure the future of this forsaken city? You,
I'm gonna guess
who
some
have brought
Walking Dead
nothing
thing.
but chaos.
This looks fun. I
When
love
death
zombies
was
in VR.
swallowing this city whole, it was I who resurrected it. It was I
Like,
who shined as a
I feel like it's if it's not Walking Dead, it is definitely a Michonne wannabe.
beacon of hope for all. The tower cries out for blood, and I vow to spill it.
Titties. I mean TT.
When the bells ring, the song they sing will be righteous.
Sansa! Oh man, the FPS was struggling there. It is. It's Walking Dead Saint and Sinners. See, I saw a couple people playing this on VR, and like it looked really good, the original chapter of Saints and Sinners, but like no one finished it.
Welcome home, tourist.
It's sold bad? Oh. This is unfair. Cause like I love space and you can't put a VR game in space that's actually good. And I don't care what anyone says. No Man's Sky is good right now. It is. No Man's Sky is good. Smack assault for some reason. I could just like turn the stream off for a month, buy a VR headset, and just play No Man's Sky the entire time. Space VR Pog.
There. Where are you taking me? I asked you a question.
Wait. I don't want to see any spoilers for this game.
Get ready, a PlayStation fan favorite is coming to PC.
Wait, they actually took time out of the PlayStation State of Play to announce that something's going to PC? What universe do we live in? What What universe do we live in that PlayStation announces something on PC?
These past few years, sacrificing so much and asking for nothing.
If you want to change the world, you have to be the kind of man who can make the hardest decisions.
Do you really need 2 of those?
You are everything that's wrong with this city!
I still haven't played any of the Spider-Man games. I'm sure I'd enjoy them.
You can't just push people around like that.
Just ask for help next time.
Time to bring back the glory days.
Spider-Man Remastered!
Did you just leave your clothes on the kitchen floor?
It comes out 2 days before my birthday. Maybe I have to buy this, since, you know, there's always a game that comes out either on my birthday or near my birthday that ends up absolute, total, and utter trash, and I always spend $60 on it. Or I've been waiting for it for years. It never fails. Oh, hey, it's the kitty game. This game just kind of looks cool because of the world. Like, the world of this looks really cool to me. Cat game? Yep. Wait. The cat actually talks to people with a floating cell phone. I like it. Man, he looked happy. This is definitely one of those games that is straight up a walking simulator, though. Job, goody! Not actual gameplay, the cat laying down. Not gameplay. You're not allowed to do this in game. You're not allowed to lay down, meow, and purr. You're just not allowed to do it. And no, none of these have been VR, Roxton. The last VR game was like 8 games ago.
Cyber City in Stray, coming to PS5 and PS4 July 19th. PlayStation Plus Extra members and higher can download Stray at no extra cost when it launches next month. Up next, 3 games that will get your heart racing.
Please. What? If you guys have already seen this and know what's on here, don't fucking say anything, okay? But what do you guys think? What do you guys think's going to be on here? I think DNF Duel's going to be on here. Because that comes out at the end of the month. Probably another Spider-Man game, because every time they say, you get your heart puppet, it's a Spider-Man game. And Call of Duty. The next Call of Duty. PS exclusive with the Mage Girl. No clue what that is. Last of Us 3. I just want the Last of Us the pre-sequel. That's what I want. I want Last of Us the pre-sequel. Forspoken? Ah. Yeah, you might be right there. God of War? Yeah. Yeah, I didn't even think of God of War, honestly. And Harry Potter. Okay. I think the next Call of Duty is going to be on here. And I also think DNF Duel is going to be on here. Oh shit. Striking Distance Studios. Wait, this actually looks cool. Wait, is this that game made by the fucking PUBG guy? that kind of looked like Dead Space.
Side. Did you know that they call Callisto the Dead Moon? Dead. Just like you would have been if I hadn't fished you out of that wreck. So whatever you're holding on to right there, that's your old life. You gotta let that go. Because your
Callisto Protocol, yeah.
Is entirely in my hands. I'm just trying to give you a chance at rebirth.
This looks fucking good. The only way that they could make something like Dead Space again, and the only way they could get away with it, was by conning a con artist. So they went for the PUBG lead dev, and it's now in the PUBG universe.
I just love that last part. Gives me chills every time.
Oh, damn! Holy shit! Yo, they got some death sequences in this game. Wait, let's see those again.
Let go. Because you're... I just love that last part. Gives me chills every time.
The meat grinder! So, December 2nd, 2022. A game like this, I don't care, needs to come out in October. Like, you could have waited till next year's October. Or you could have did this October. Like, why is it every horror game that releases, I have to wait an entire year to play because Spooktober? They always release in, like, November, December. It's frustrating. Very frustrating.
In the year 2030, a new blood sport grips the globe.
Blood sport?
And in the arena,
You don't say.
there will only be the victorious and the dead.
Yes! Fuck him up! What a game. Let's go rollerblading, boys! But I'm bringing my rocket launcher. Definitely not what I expected. A little bit of a ricochet shot, okay. Yes! This is what Tony Hawk's needs. We need the next Tony Hawk with guns.
The world is watching in Rollerdrome.
That's pretty cool. Pretty cool.
Sometimes I wonder if things will ever be normal again.
No. Oh. Wait. Yeah, sure. Just grow that back. Deuce! It's Final Fantasy VII Remake Part 2. That's what it is.
The world hasn't ended
Yeah,
yet.
this is Final Fantasy
not
VII
hopeless.
Remake Part 2.
I won't let anyone else get hurt!
Don't you want science in your corner?
Monsters evolving.
Ew. I'm going to miss them.
There's a counter of like monsters evolving in the top right corner, so this seems like it's probably a roguelike.
I look forward to seeing what you can do.
It also looks like it's a relationship sim between kids, which is weird. Like immediately, no, I'm not interested.
Let's check back in with Capcom for a new look at an upcoming heavy hitter.
There's only one heavy hitter on the way. Exactly 18 in anime years, yeah. At least they're all young. Yeah, but you missed the point, Roxton, okay? Why are you selling a dating sim of a bunch of kids? Okay? Why are you selling a dating sim of a bunch of kids? I don't know. Like, that's just, it's weird to me. Anyways, off the topic of the anime hentai dating simulator games, there's only one big heavy hitter. Are we about to get Street Fighter 6? Is that what we're about to see? That's the only thing I can think of. Capcom heavy hitter? Come on. Let me see Balrog in the game. Otherwise, I have to not buy it. Yep. Speaking of Street Fighter 6, playing Street Fighter 5 last night. It is so many Lukes. The game is 90% Luke. A giant attack.
When you go looking for strength, it's not like a game. This journey doesn't have a real ending. Okay then, hope you're ready to begin. If you want to start off on the right foot in this city.
Can we just not have Luke in any Street Fighter, please? He is so annoying to deal with. He has so many tools, it is unbelievable. There is no reason to play any other Shoto in the game. Luke is better than all the Shotos. There is no reason to play any other Shoto.
Hit the streets.
Yeah, hey, there I do this. Never feel loose. And
Monka
when I get up
DMCA.
in the game, y'all be improved. A real problem, but I solve them all face proof. And if you think I'm going forward, then you talking fool. Yeah, y'all wanna win, let me
Whatever.
I'm super fly like I'm hanging off the ring.
Wait, there's like a story mode that you run around the city. I mean, I'm not. Oh yeah, I know Luke is like Street Fighter 6 is all around Luke. He's the replacement for Ryu Ken. It's all around Luke. I don't mind this, like, if this is actually good content, because fighting games always need more content.
Real boy, I've been winning for my kinfolk, and I put on for my city from the intro. Fight!
Alright, we're just gonna have to start playing Chun-Li again. I'm just gonna have to go back to Chun-Li. Chun-Li, Ryu. I mean, maybe Chun-Li's not in it and that was just a story beat or something. Maybe Ryu's not in it and just story beat.
Woo!
Wait.
Have some fun.
Wait. Is it a 2v2? Are Is Street Fighter 6 2v2? Is it a tag?
The top player is here.
Let me have some fun.
Ready? Then show me.
This will be a good fight.
It looks good. Dude, it's so flashy. It's so flashy.
This is our destiny. My secret art. Street Fighter 6.
Yeah, that might have just been for cinematic purposes. But hear me out. I would welcome a tag mode. But don't balance the game around tag mode. Just make tag mode for fun. Because again, like, the fighting games always need more content. They always do. But I'm probably gonna watch this like 18 times. I'm happy to see Chun-Li's in it. If you guys don't know, Chun-Li was my main through like every Street Fighter possible. Like I always played Chun-Li, and I avoided her in 5 because I was relearning fighting games, and I didn't really want to play a charge character. But it looks like we're just gonna have to go back to playing Chun-Li. Sorry, Balrog, I didn't see you anywhere in here. By the way, let's talk about that real quick. How the fuck is the main character gonna be a boxer and you're not adding Balrog? How is the main character gonna be, well, MMA fighter probably. He looks like a boxer. Anyways, how are you gonna have him but no Balrog? Like, this cutscene should have been those two, you know, training together. I like this Ryu. I like this Ryu. He'll be DLC. Balrog's not a mainstay. I think the only mainstay with Street Fighter 6 now, I think the only mainstay in the game is actually Ryu. I think Ryu is the only mainstay. But yeah, Ryu looks good. I like the older Ryu look. I have no clue who this is. It looks like Lucky Chloe from Tekken 7. See, that said fighting ground, and it ends up a 2v2. It's kind of like they're announcing the game modes here, I think.
Let me have some fun.
Ready? Then show me.
This will be a good fight.
Dude, I can't wait to see more of the roster. Okay, so on Luke here, I don't know if you can do this in... I don't know if you can do that in Street Fighter 5 right now. I know he has essentially Gatling combos, but those Gatling combos are mash one button. Like, he hits medium punch 4 times for a combo, and that's what he was doing right there, but he only did the first 2 hits of it, and then he did quarter circle forward kick. And then he did the shoulder charge, which is punch. And I don't think you can do that in 5. Okay, Chun-Li still has her OP. So Chun-Li's I think it's forward fierce punch. She does like the punch. Yeah, right there. She just did it. They obviously stuck with the V-skill V-trigger system. That's a great pause. Just explosions and butt cheeks. 10 out of 10. Crouching fear. There we go. Okay, what was that? I think it was a V reversal, but I'm not sure. That. I swear that's a V reversal. But, like, it's done so far, like, on the other side of the screen. It's just like, okay. It might have just been, like, an artifact that they're, like, doing here while the game's playing.
This is our destiny. My secret art.
Now, I'll say this: a lot of the characters that, you know, are currently in Street Fighter V, so mostly Chun-Li and Ryu here, while we're watching them fight, they have very close to the same exact moveset. And Luke is supposed to be the future of Street Fighter. Like, that's how they announced Luke. They were like, this is Street Fighter 6. Luke, Street Fighter 6. Which is okay, but not okay at the same time. And the reason why I say that is here. Let me show you how to play Luke, which I went back to stick rather than hitbox. Eventually I'll buy the Plexi for hitbox. But here's how you play Luke. It's really intense gameplay. You just really intense. Really intense gameplay. See, the thing is they added combos for him like Ed has, which is just mash a button. And now I don't have an issue with those combos at all. I don't. But does that mean Street Fighter 6 is going to be a dumbed down version of Street Fighter? Because I'm not saying Luke's like incredibly easy to play, but on top of that, these characters look like they're playing exactly the same as Street Fighter V, Ryu and Chun-Li. And if they play exactly the same, why would anyone play Ryu? Why would anyone play any Shoto? The Luke OP.
Street Fighter 6.
I like how they went in and they were like, you know what, let's graffiti it up a little bit so it doesn't look as dumb as it did last time. Release date? Battle Hub. Yeah. Oh, come on! Please! Please, just give me a date! You're telling me I have to fight Luke for another year before I get to go and fight only Lukes again. Is that what you're... Also, man, why PS4, PS5? This should be PS5 only. It should be PS5 only. See, the issue is okay, so you got this guy here, MK11. So it has a PS4, PS5 version. Apparently, if you play the PS5 version of this, you have extreme input delay in comparison to PS4 version, because the PS5 does not handle fighting games very well. And it actually has more input delay than PS4 for some reason. And then, of course, PC, you cut the input delay in half. One thing I will point out here, there is no PC listed here, which I think is a huge mistake. I think PC should be here, Xbox should be here, and this game should release on all consoles and PC. And then on top of that, you just put crossplay in. You know, like fighting games absolutely need. Fighting games need crossplay. And as far as figuring the netcode out to work with crossplay, I'm just saying. None of the other games listed anything else. Oh, this is Capcom Street Fighter. It'll be PS4, PS5 only for a little bit. I guarantee you this will be PS exclusive for a little bit. Because the PC was a great improvement for Street Fighter V, but it brought in a lot of issues with the netcode. Now, if I was them to hype this game up even more, what I would have done is in this trailer somewhere, I would have put rollback netcode. You know, just an advertisement in their advertisement that they have rollback netcode. Because that is the gold standard right now. I think Guilty Gear Strive did a great job. At least at launch, it did a great job. I don't know how it is now, but at launch, it did a great job with its rollback netcode. There were people that I could play against that were legitimately 300 ping. And the game was fine for both of us. It was crazy. The 1v1 netcode should not be difficult. Now, I don't know how it works, but 1v1 netcode should not be miserable. Especially since we have rollback now. And that's the norm. At least it should be. My only concern with this releasing in 2023... does Street Fighter V run better on PS4 or 5? So on PS4, the loading screens are longer, but there's less input delay. Or on Street Fighter V on PS4. There's less input delay on PS4 than there is on PS5. PS5 has faster loading screens. It's not that big of a difference, and for most people, they'll never notice it. But then there's also the issue that PC has half the input delay of PlayStation 4. So if you're playing on PlayStation 5, not only do PlayStation 4s have less input delay than you, but PC has like a third of your input delay. It's crazy.
That was your first look at Street Fighter 6 gameplay. Mark your calendars, it comes to
Man. Like, it should have... Okay, so I get it. Luke, they bringing in the new guy. Okay, I get that. But this should have been Ryu. Honestly, the box art should be Ryu. Ryu in the background with his big, like, Hurr! And then Luke in front, like, small little Luke punching a punching bag, you know? With Ryu in the background.
PS5 and PS4 in 2020.
This just kind of looks like, boy, I'm coming for that booty.
3.
He's got his eyebrow up like, oh yeah?
Now it's time for 2 indie adventures arriving later this year.
That looks like the Zelda game, but you play as a squirrel. Wait. This looks a lot like Death's Door, the Burb game. If so, I'm down. Death's Door was great. Boop. Yeah, this looks a lot like Death's Door. I'm curious. Huh. Interesting. It's not the same dev. September 27th. It's been on Steam for a couple months. Yeah. Usually takes a little bit for indie games to get on console if they're out on PC already.
She set out to record life at the end of this season. To make it real for
you know, to be honest, just like a game of chilling on a bike, just pedaling through a super immersive world, I'm down.
People in the future. She asked us about living together.
And we asked her about traveling alone.
That old dude was a swagadoodle.
When the season turns, what will remain?
Want to play the cat game the most?
What she saw.
I mean, see, the thing about that cat game, as much as people meme on it, the world looks really cool. And I wouldn't mind just walking through that world.
What she captured.
She carries the sounds of the season with her.
The Siren Head inbound.
The way she listened made you want to tell her everything.
Oh, God. What is
I got to
wrong
look
with
at
you?
her journal. The world was telling her its secrets. I think she even figured out what will happen to us when the season ends. Is it going? Is it gone?
Not yet.
It looks like a comfy game.
世界中のゲーマーの皆さんこんにちは。ファイナルファンタジー16プロデューサーの吉田です。長らくお待たせいたしましたが、いよいよファイナルファンタジー16の最新情報。
The Yoshi P, the dude who gets like insane praise for Final Fantasy 14, which is massively deserved. I mean, he went from MMO gamer who just like played MMOs nonstop to someone who basically that spoon feeds a dev team. Here's how you make game good. Latest information on 16. Wait, is 16 gonna be... Is 16 gonna be an MMO?
世界中のゲーマーの皆さんこんにちは。ファイナルファンタジー16プロデューサーの吉田です。長らくお待たせいたしましたが、いよいよファイナルファンタジー16の最新情報をお届けする日がやってまいりました。最新のトレーラーとともにインタビューなども始まりますので、ぜひそちらも楽しみにお待ちください。今世界には本当に様々な困難があります。僕らゲーム開発者にはゲームを一生懸命作るということしかできません。
Okay, there's one thing, Mr. Yoshi P. And this is nothing against you, but the head of Square supports NFTs beyond like no other. He literally came out this year when he was doing like this year's announcements, and he was saying that people prefer to play to earn.
ゲームというエンターテインメントを通じてゲーマーの皆さんが心の底から楽しめる時間を提供していきたいと思ってます。 それでは最新のトレーラーを
I'm still excited because it looked like they were going back to like medieval-esque Final Fantasy, which I love. I don't like the cyberpunk Final Fantasy. I love the medieval-esque Final Fantasy.
どうぞ
In a world ruled by tyranny and turmoil, there are those who would fight to take it back and control their fate.
Is Zavadi as a light?
What are the dominants? The power we wield. It wears away at our very being. It breaks us. It unmakes us.
Damn!
That its
That look
immaculate
good!
aspect might reveal itself. The icon.
Holy.
There's going to be another war.
That was a big boy.
Isn't there?
Every day we delay brings us closer to disaster. We must move now.
I'm already happy. Also, the voice actors. They're already really good.
The chaos he would wreak would sweep all of Valisthea into the abyss.
Although, it looks like they completely just got rid of the party system. This looks like it's just going to be an action RPG. Actually, wait. No. He has 3 members up here.
I unite the dominants, that we may bring an end to the strife, and found a new order to see us unto tomorrow. If I take the field,
Juice!
our duel will shake the island to its foundations.
Shiva, how you doing, girl?
Moment.
Literally playing as Ifrit.
There will be
Yo.
losses. It is
You play as summons and duke it out with other summons. That is nutty. I like it. Literally playing as Ifrit fighting Shiva. Like, Ash! Just a second. I gotta bring that back. Wait. Right here, you're playing as Phoenix, like Ifrit versus Titan. Ifrit versus question marks. Ifrit versus Garuda.
There will be losses. It is true.
Odin.
Yet for every citizen who falls, another can be bred. For every home that
Ifrit versus Muhammad.
another can be built. The Empire will live on.
Ifrit.
Okay, but how many NFTs are in it?
Awaken, child of fate. Awaken.
Awaken, awaken, awaken.
Summer of 2023, so next year. Hey, I'm fine with waiting a year. That looks good. That look good.
And that's a wrap. Don't forget to visit PlayStation Blog to learn even more about today's announcements. See you next time.
Can't wait to own only Bahamut. No, you'll own Bahamut. you'll have an NFT of Bahamut. Not Bahamut. Bahamut. You'll have one of 72 million. No Forspoken? I mean, this was big announcements, not games no one cares about. Sorry. But yeah, that was actually really good. That was actually really good. Resident Evil 4 looks great. Street Fighter 6, hypoo. Hypoo, hypoo, hypoo. Just hypoo. But again, Final Fantasy 16, the only thing that worries me is how, like, on board Square is with NFTs. Like, I fucking hate Square. And on top of that, I may not even be able to stream 16. Because right now... Okay. Look at this shit. Let's just look here. These are for the Pixel remakes. And they've been putting this on a lot of other games. So... the materials that may be used. Content from the game's official website. In-game text and images within the games, including screenshots and gameplay footage captured from the games. Music in the games. Okay. Where's... Wait, did they cut it? Is it no longer on here? Spoilers. Spoilers can ruin... Oh, boy. Spoilers can ruin a player's game experience. So we ask that you be considerate when posting content that may contain spoilers and clearly mark any such content. Especially important during the first few weeks of the game's launches. In all cases, please use appropriate and clear spoiler warning tags. We also encourage you to use verbal spoiler warnings at the start of your videos. You may not use the endings of the games. The endings refers to any gameplay right after the final battle through the end of the story, indicated by the text as the end, to be continued, or fin is displayed, or when the game automatically returns to the title screen. It's something that basically this will evolve. And that is one of the, like, right now, Square is not acting on this. They have yet to act on this. But I'm telling you, in like a year, they'll probably do it with Final Fantasy 16 launch. They will start DMCAing and they're requesting takedowns of so much content.